For KWIR.com, I'm Scott Schramm here with Winter head coach Dan Aaker at Warrior Field as Winter gets set to take on St. Thomas More. It's Winter's 5th game of the season. Coach, we appreciate the time here today.
You bet. Thanks for having me, Scott.
Well, tonight you have St. Thomas More, a team that's played all their games out west this year. We'll talk about St. Thomas More here in just a bit, but you had a little shorter work week this week, so to speak, or practice week, of course, after the game on Saturday. Talk about how that affected your team.
Definitely an unusual situation, one I hadn't been involved with, and it wasn't the ideal, obviously, but a couple things I think we took from it. Number one, to survive and get a victory against a very, very good Parkston team, it was nice, but to have to do it by essentially having 6 hours on a bus, going over, coming back, going the next day, and for our guys just to keep that focus and understand how important it was, and really not having let down. I really can't say that it affected us at all as far as we played the game, and that says a lot about them and how they approach the game. So that was nice. But like you said, basically we lose a day of coaching preparation, practice. So we kind of just backed it off a week. Fortunate enough to not have school today, so we had to walk through this morning, and I think that just kind of balanced everything out to get ready. But I gave them the day off on Monday. They just lifted. Just to get a couple days rest, just treat it like normal, and then got back after on Tuesday to get ready for St. Thomas More. But it was a really nice win, and then you add the fact that the weather delay and suspension and have to come back the next day. Very proud of the way our guys performed.
So, Coach, a little shorter work week as you get set for another tough team, St. Thomas More. They've had 4 lopsided victories out in the Black Hills so far this year.
Yeah, no different. They're kind of the class act out there, and really kind of control teams in their same start this year. Trying to run the ball a little bit more. You look at them, they've had about 275 every game or more. So really trying to establish a run, maybe a little different than they did pass. I think they're definitely a run first, pass second team now, but they can throw it. East Smo's a good quarterback. For us, it's the same thing that we try to do every week is we got to control that line of scrimmage defensively and shut down the run game, and then, kind of go from there. And then offensively, same thing, just up front it becomes a really big key, and we moved the ball, I thought, pretty effectively against a good Parkston defense. So I like what we're seeing. We still maybe don't have that big playability like we've had in the past, but we've had a few there. We had one called back because of holding, but we had the big touchdown for half. So I'm seeing some spark there, and that's kind of a key too. But weather may play a factor in how many big plays actually happen tonight.
Winter head coach Dan Aaker joining us. We'll take a short time out and have more from Warrior Field right after this.